Okay, class, we're about to start lesson 7. And as you see, I start out with the calculator because this lesson requires you to use the calculator throughout the whole lesson. And so we're going to go through this lesson and show you how to use the calculator on these problems. So let's go down here to the bottom, which will be practice 7. It says solve the following problems using your calculator. So with problem number 1, we will have 3.5, and we have to type it in as is. 3.5 plus 1.87 plus 2.009 and press enter. So our answer here would be 17.379. Okay, next, I'm going to do, let's skip to problem 3. Problem 3, we add 25.35 times 15 and press enter. Okay, now what I want to do before we get into some of these specialty problems like dealing with fractions and mixed numbers and all of that, I want to take care of the majority of the problems that's dealing with whole numbers and decimals so that we would get all that out the way, then we could concentrate our efforts with the other type of problems. So again, you have to press clear on your calculator. We always clear the calculator out. And let's take a look at problem number 6. It says Aaron bought a refrigerator for $956.88. The price includes tax and interest charges. If he makes 12 equal monthly payments, how much will he pay each month? So we take, that's division. We'll take 956.88 and divide it by 12 and press enter. So it's $79.74. Okay, that took care of problem number 6. We look at problem number 7. An insurance agent estimates the annual cost of insurance on a home by multiplying the sale price of the home by 0.0125. What would be the yearly cost of insurance on a home priced at 118,000? Okay, so we clear this. We'll take 118,000 and multiply it by the decimal that was given to us, 0.0125, and press enter. And that'll be $1,475. Now, we look at problem number 9. Clear this out. Problem number 9, it says a quilt costs $84.99 and weighs 5.56 pounds. The shipping charge is $1.20 per pound. To the nearest cent, what would be the shipping charge on the quilt? So we didn't need to know the total cost of the quilt. We just needed to know the pounds, which is 5.56 times the shipping charge per pound, which is 1.20, and press enter. Now they want us to round to the nearest cent. We know with our number system, we only go 2 decimal places. So we look here at the hundreds place at the 7. We look to the right of it. This is 2. That's that 0 through 4. So our final answer just be 6.67. And we're done. Okay, now we clear this out. Now we took care of all of the problems that was straightforward. Now we look here at the problems that deals with fractions and mixed numbers, and then we go from there. So let's take a look at number 5 first. It said Linda earns $95 per day. If she works 8/9 of a day, how much will she earn? So we'll type in 95, and we know that it's multiplication because it says 8/9 of a day. So it's $95 per day. So we'll multiply that by 8/9. So we'll do 95 times, we'll hit N over D, and then we will hit 8. That's the top. Now to get to the bottom, you have your keypad here. You'll press that bottom arrow. Then you'll press 9, and you'll press enter. So it's 760 over 9. Now, they want us to know how much she made. Now we can't say that she made 760 over 9. So our next step will be to press second and then table and press enter. And we will round the two decimal places, which will give us $84.44. That's how much she made on that day. Okay, now we took care of problem number 5. Now we're getting into the problems that require us to do mixed numbers. So first, let's do problem number 2. Okay, so we're going to clear this out. Now, what we need to do first, we need to find where we could type in a mixed number. We have that here. So let me show you what to do. You'll press second and then this N over D button. Now you have what you need to type in a mixed number. So you'll type in your whole number, which is 3. You will hit your right arrow and you notice it goes up to the top. You'll hit your 2. You will hit your down arrow to get your 3. Now, what you have to do here, since we're subtracting another value, you'll hit this right arrow. So it'll come from the denominator of this fraction. Then you'll hit minus, and then we will hit second and over D again, and we'll hit our 1. We'll hit our right arrow. The top will be 5. For some reason, it had me do 55, but the top is 5. Hit the down arrow, then you will hit 12, then you can press enter. So it gives us 9/4. But the problem with that is we know that when we solve a fraction, we want it to, if it's an improper fraction, we want it to be a mixed number. So in order to get a mixed number, we'll press second. We'll press this button here, this X10 to the end, and then press enter. And it gives us our mixed number. Okay, now we will go to problem number 4. Now, if this went a little too fast, you can rewind it and look back over it. But let me go back to number 4. So now we have a mixed number. So we'll press second and over D. We'll type in 10, the right arrow, hit 1, the down arrow, and then hit 2. Hit our right arrow. Now we have divided by, we'll hit the division symbol, and then now we have a fraction. So you will hit the N over D button, then you will hit 1, the down arrow, and the number 4. Press enter. So our answer here is just 42. Now we go down here to problem number 8. Problem number 8, it says in a recipe, well, let's clear this out. It says in a recipe, the total liquid added to a mixture is 1 1/2 cups of water and 2 3/4 cup of chicken broth. How many cups of liquid are used in the recipe? Now they tell us that it's added. So we know we're going to do addition. So we press second and the N over D. So we can put in our mixed number 1, right arrow, 1, down arrow, 2. That's 1 1/2. Hit the right arrow, then plus second N over D. Oh, I guess it didn't take there. Let me clear that. Second N over D. And then we have our mixed number. We'll do 2, right arrow. Then we will add 3 for the numerator, down arrow, 4 for the denominator, and press enter. Now we add 17 over 4. So now we want to make that's an improper fraction. So we'll press second, X, 10 to the n, and press enter. And that'll give us 4 1/4, which is our final answer for that problem. Okay, now number 10. Now number 10, let's clear this out. We will have, it says a state park contains 64 acres. A wildlife preserve makes up 3/8 of the park. How many acres are in the preserve? So remember, it's 3/8 of the park. So we'll take 3/8. So we'll press N over D, 3, down arrow, 8. Press the right arrow. Then we will do times. The park is 64 acres. and press enter. So it's just 24. Now, I don't remember, but with number 9, I don't think I told you all which letter to pick. So I'm going to redo number 9 and then we'll say which is the proper letter to pick. Remember, we did the weight of 5.56, and you should have this in your notes, times the 1.20 per pound, and press enter. Oh, I got a syntax error. Oh, now why it's doing that double stuff here. Okay, so we had 6.672, and remember we rounded to 6.67, so their answer should be B. And then here, this was 24, and I didn't tell you your answer was supposed to be C here for number 10, because that's what we had. Okay, so now we're done with this section, and now we'll upload this to YouTube. Have a wonderful day.